Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2. The team's on the ground ready to take out the Advent forces. It's the B team today. Hacking the train. The A team, of course, still banged up after the horrificness that was the mission against the Warlock. We got Codec here ready to lead a squad. The trains are way over this way. Let's head towards the train.
No need to ask twice.
Nothing right off the bat. Johnny Jojo. Don't see anything. Renee, let's get you dashing while you can.
Now go.
The Rising Giant, Tommy Templar, forward you come.
I can do that.
Mr. Gruffle, shotgun in hand as always.
I need to ask twice.
And shenanigans, go hang out with Johnny Jojo.
Do this.
Maintaining position.
Alright, civilians there beside us, we care not for them. The Lost are about, as they always seem to be. Codec, what shall we do? Shall we come to here?
Confirmed.
Spy about the place, see anything? We see the Lost. Kind of blocking up the side of the train.
On the move.
Let's come around, let's move up the train. We'll take the far side of the train, patrol along to the target. Usually with these train missions you get a
Confirme la position.
couple of pods sort of around the back of them, so trying to negate that by strolling up with these guys on that side.
Roger that.
If that made any sense, it's probably the worst description of things people have ever said, but
Location confirmed.
I stand by it.
Holding.
Yeah, so usually that with a couple of pods sort of behind the train from where you're starting with if you're moving across. Then there's probably one pod on that side. Regardless of that, we're just going to go around the back, try and find the back pods, hit them. And then come back in, grab the treasure and go home. How about you get there without... Don't run through that, Mr. Gruffle. Come there. Now, hide behind the frog. Well, that's fine. Shenanigans up to the corner.
Roger that.
Codec, hide behind the little horsey.
Move, move, move.
We will, of course, give you a turn to play on them. Johnny Jojo, he wants a seesaw.
On it.
Well, hang on, the Americans got a real weird word for that, don't they? And it's not seesaw at all. Is that like a teeter-tot? Is that what one of those is to an American? Anyway,
I can make it.
Tommy Templar, get over there.
Covering.
Mr. Gruffle, let's come forward.
On my way.
Distinct lack of cover here. Lost, absolutely piling up and blocking everywhere.
That's affirmative.
The game's so much better without them. Alright, you come there. Shenanigans, let's work your way around here.
I'm all over it.
Copy that.
Down you come. Johnny Jojo, get running.
Solid copy.
Who's this? Renee? God, you're so slow.
Les deux fois.
And Tommy Templar, over you come.
A good decision.
I was expecting to run into a pod, but these Lost are just getting in the way. Here we go, is an officer. So it's going to be the pod from that side there. There's usually a couple more running about. But seeing these guys have appeared, we'll...
would make an ideal target for the Skulljack.
Yeah, alright, Tigan. Codec is, of course, bringing the Skulljack today. He's got the Skulljack, the Rick Jack, so Jack of all trades.
Our resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
And they've drawn the Lost away, so we can actually move up there nicely. Well done. Alright, tumble down. Tumble, tumble, tumble. Johnny Jojo. Let's, is there a gap there you can walk up? Like, can you see around this thing here and step out and stuff? I suppose so.
Let's do this.
Dash forward. Renee. Do you want to come, like, play on this little fort here? I think you do. Get up.
Yes, sir.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
Alright, sorry, Templar to there. Well, perhaps that passenger train's Bradford. What a friggin' clown. Mr. Gruffle, let's get you forward as well.
All day.
Ooh, flame snakes and a sectoid. Right, a couple of snakies and a sectoid we can take out in a minute. Let's grab our shenanigans here. Who's that way down the bottom? It's Kodak being in completely the wrong spot. Let's dash you up.
Good tickle.
Let's leap out and try and attack this officer pod.
In position!
They do of course have the entire train between us and them, so not the easiest to get shots on. We might be able to get a glorious grenade lobbed over the top there. What do you reckon, Johnny Jojo? You'd have to come to about here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
We're going to move Mr. Gruffle away from looking at that other pod. Come all the way over here.
Moving.
Johnny Jojo, just lob it up and over the top, mate. Right there.
Out. Target's cleared.
What a glorious grenade.
They spotted us.
They're going to be totally furious. Hang on, how did the turret activate? Who's looking at that? I thought I told everyone to stay away and not look at it. Tommy Templar, it was you. Really want to get it in position to hit this pod here. Jump on Overwatch shenanigans.
Overwatch.
Kodak, get here.
I come. Come get some.
Renee, Overwatch from there. Thomas, over here. And Mr. Gruffle, Overwatch.
I'm on it.
I'll keep it under watch.
Let's see what these guys get up to. If they're going to stand there, we're going to huck another one over the top. Oh no, there we go. The officers worked out our plan. 79% miss from Renee is very disappointing.
Watch the side. Coming around the side.
Reinforcements coming in, disgusting.
Advent forces moving on our position.
Right, heavy turret, firing at the Lost. The Lost standing no chance, not even getting to activate. Right, whole swarm of the Lost coming in now.
Get it together. Need to find some new cover.
Yeah, I know you need new cover shenanigans. The officers flanking here will sort it out. Or die trying. With the officer where he is, I don't think I'm going to get a skulljack here.
I must concentrate.
It's dead! It has to be dead!
Right, let's see what we can do. The officer hanging out there. Kodak, you've got the justice gun. What's your chance of justice? 67. It'd be better if we could remove his cover with someone like Renee, you've got terrible shots. Full auto fire. Take out the officer's cover. There we go.
Allez, on se reprend!
Kodak, dispense some justice, please. That's the way. Bring him over. Give him a knifing. And why don't you give him a mighty shotgunning thing we're right here. Oh, destroyed him.
Whoa, you see that?
Sensational. And a close combat shot. Why don't you get yourself a lost acceleration? No. 4 points of damage. Johnny Jojo, let's move to here.
I guess that'll be okay.
And could we lob another grenade over the top? There's two of them still standing there. Not sure where exactly. Think about there.
Bombs away!
Oh, I got one of them. That'll do. Tommy Templar, you're not running about. Grab your pistol. Kodak's left one with 1 health. Fire away. And fire your pistol. Come on, Tommy, don't keep me waiting. Love it. You gonna go with another one? Do so. And you can't put this one down, but give him a go. Mr. Gruffle on the Overwatch. That's the way, girly. Look at him collapse. Fantastic. You can have an Overwatch as well.
Got it covered.
In comes the forces. What have we got today? Is it a priest, is it? Shield bearer, trooper. Right, shield bearer's on fire. That flame snake hiding in the train there. Fine, Renee. Purifier running about. Ooh, eyes are up. It's a pretty dangerous place for him to be hanging out there. Oh, absolutely decimates poor shenanigans. And there's a mighty great robot coming in. Don't even think about it, you filthy robot.
They're moving!
No. No.
Can't take much more of this!
Horrendous. The team gets blown away. We're being so cheeky just firing over the top, but it wasn't a good plan. Uh-oh. Hopefully that pot up there won't see us. We're gonna back away slowly from this massive snake pod. 4 flame snakes and a sectoid. Oh, the turret's not happy. Alright, so a number of things which need to happen. We've got this bio-assault trooper, and the robot, and the shield bearer, and that pod, and the reinforcements. Reload.
C'est bon.
Have a jolly good thrash of the robot for me. That's the way.
Ça rebondit sur son armure.
Tommy Templar could be vital with your parry. Cody gets a dash to there. I want to get people back and in cover. But does not look like it's really going to happen. If we went coverless, could we take out you, and you? Be doubtful. Cody, you've got a free whip. Which does double damage to robots, of course. Whip him! There we go.
How many is that now?
That's mighty. What if you used your gun of wrath? How about you don't do that? You grapple to up here.
I'll take the high road.
Take it. From here, you can slash this fella, which is one action. That's the way. And shotgun, no. Yes. Oh, there he goes. And that should be a close combat shot, so you should have another. Yes. Kodak, what a beast. Do it. Ooh, 3. Removes the shield.
Draining ammo fast.
That is fine. Johnny Jojo. Are we able to grenade out this wall and stuff and clear him? I think so. Let's fall back to the spot here.
I'm trusting you here.
Of course you trust it. Oh, you've got no explosive grenade except the claymore. You give another turn to Kodak, who could probably not do anything. Let's place the claymore here. Surely someone will be able to set that off. Tommy Templar, you can actually go rend the claymore, which will be a glorious explosion.
Feel the power of the Templar.
Champion shreds for 3. More lost come in. Very handy. Oh. Turn your parry on. Which means, Mr. Gruffle, run and gun.
Sneak and move.
Inside, too. At that point there, you might catch fire. Just come inside to there. Should be pretty safe. Right, lay him out.
That's it.
And shenanigans, fall back. We need you to fall back out of sight of that snake pod. And the reinforcement pod. Just come on a mighty dash to say... There.
Rolling out.
In cover.
Well, that was a turn, wasn't it?
I'm boarded up here.
Oh, they're perfect, except the rear hit from the Purifier with his flame gun. What are we doing about this pod of flame vipers? That's going to be the next challenge. Come on. Right, Shield Man running about. Into the open is an interesting choice of place to be. Don't know whether the reinforcement pod starts out knowing exactly where you are or not. These Advent and Lost turns are taking a furiously long amount of time. The Lost, of course, know right where you are. Super annoying.
I can't avoid their attacks for much longer.
Shenanigans down to 2 health is terrible. Codec down 2. Can't see. 5 health. Horrific. But anyway, Codec, can you blow up this fella here? 2.
My ammo's running low.
Johnny Jojo, start firing away.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
There, that one.
That's it.
That one.
I got it, right?
You got it.
Toss me some ammo.
Tommy Templar, you can run and slash the Flame Man, so you can see all that pot up there from there, okay. Come blow this fella up for me or something.
Strike of power.
Leaving him with 1 health. Tommy Templar, that's not good enough. Mr. Gruffle. Everyone's taking wounds, I don't like it.
What's over there?
Into the front lines, find the enemy, fire at him. Wild, Mr. Gruffle.
Missed.
Shenanigans from your little hidey hole.
That's affirmative.
Come forward and drill the Lost for me.
Not good.
Absolutely terrible.
My ammo's
Johnny
running
Jojo,
low.
you're gonna have to continue your Lost rampage, mate.
I definitely got that one. Guns dry. We're ready to go.
You needed to hit that. I was looking at moving you into cover. Good.
La crème de la crème.
Have an Overwatch. You might catch that trooper there, or you might catch this reinforcement pod coming in. Or you might miss everything. High ground,
Complètement à
all
côté.
the Overwatch perks, and you still can't do anything. Yeah, Templar don't care.
The enemy chases my life.
We should be okay, so long as we don't take any unlucky shots and avoid hitting that snake pod right away. Mega shield. Yeah, Johnny, you were supposed to be in cover, but you didn't shoot the Lost.
I'm hit bad.
Then that wouldn't have happened had you just shot that Lost. Zombie here on Shenanigans. Uh-oh. Ooh, no.
Got a casualty here.
Listen help! No!
Shenanigans bleeding out. Disgusting.
Need some help.
Oh, Mr. Gruffle slapped. More reinforcements.
Looks like they've called in some friends.
You're winding me up. How do we deal with that?
I need
do we pull out of this mission? Because Codex on 3, shenanigans bleeding out. Gross, this has been a disaster. Let's pull out.
Can I get an evac here?
Not up there, Johnny Jojo. That's the worst place we've ever seen to throw an evac, mate. You've thrown it out of your movement range. That's the worst misclick. Can someone else call a closer one? Why would you throw your evac way up there, Johnny? Ah, Tommy Templar, mate. Who are you wanting to slash? This fella back here. How about we don't? How about we move this way and then vault him around the corner?
Blasting strike.
Right. Go away. Mr. Gruffle, let's flashbang these two. Because you can dash out, can't you? Yes, so long as you don't take any more wounds. Come on, flashbang. Rightio. Come on. Right, more lost coming in. What an absolute disaster this has been. The B team not up to the task at all. Right, Kodak, are you still burning, mate? I really wish there was a way to tell. Sometimes if you hover over this down arrow, it'll tell you what's afflicting you, but not today, it would seem. Use your, yes, your mighty Wrath gun.
Grapple out.
Whoop, get there, slash him.
Who's keeping score?
Dive into there to hide behind shenanigans there.
Finally.
Johnny Jojo horrifically wounded. What are we gonna do? Let's up to the full cover.
Go.
Renee, you couldn't dash out from there. You need to come forward, mate. Possibly over here.
J'y Staying put.
Just too much for the B team. That evac though, thrown in the middle of nowhere, Johnny. I can't get over the blunders of this campaign so far. Well, last couple of missions have been absolute nightmares. I'm glad I actually researched the armor. We're gonna get that in a few days. Right, turret on the rampage. Oh, horrendous. Wouldn't mind if you took out that one up there. Right, runs. He's disoriented. Right. Right, this guy. Not disoriented, the most dangerous. Are you going to go into Overwatch? You're going to fire at the Lost who's threatening Mr. Gruffle? Good plan. Keep him safe. Glorious up there. Oh man. Alright, back from a little crash to desktop once more. Again, going through the error logs. It looks like a hardware related problem. So not sure what's up with that. I ran through some memory testing and stuff that came back fine. So no idea what's going on there. We are getting out of here. Johnny Jojo is not going to run the Overwatch. That honour is going to fall to Renee. Renee, get up there, Chief.
C'est parti.
You'll be fine.
C'est rien.
Right, the still disoriented chaps fire away in vain.
Il était temps.
Well done. What a mission you've had. Tommy Templar, the Rising Giant, cannot get up to anywhere useful. Sneak around the back.
I see the path.
Good, Mr. Gruffle, you've got to run. There's more Overwatch incoming. Who's got the most health? Johnny Jojo's got 3. Mr. Gruffle with 4 health. Go!
Copy that.
Oh, lucky. You're fine. And away!
I'm gone.
Kodak, grab shenanigans. What? Treat her with some respect, Kodak. Up and gone.
Good to go.
Johnny Jojo, get there as well. You can outrun Kodak. Oh dear, incoming.
Heavy fire in this zone.
Fine. Heavy fire, whatever. Get out.
Getting out of here. I'm out of here.
Well, an absolutely dismal failure from the B team. This mission only moderate difficulty. They could not handle it whatsoever. Oh, Tommy Templar's still there. Forgotten about him. Now he's going to have to run some bullets to get out, isn't he? Oh, shot for 4 damage. There we go, purifier on the burn. These turns take so long. Not even close. Totally the wrong direction, mate. How embarrassing. At least it's going to clear all the Overwatch for the mission. So the zombies have their uses after all. Oh, terrible. How come you don't shoot like that at my chaps? That's what I want to know. The number of 80 and 90% misses Advent seem to have firing on the Lost is quite suspicious. Quite suspicious. Oh, Tommy Templar, after sustaining vicious wounds, cannot get out. Right, so we've got another turn yet. Let's come to here. Give yourself a med kit.
Aid for my ally.
Can you ally with yourself?
My flank is exposed. I can't
What?
go on much longer.
Excuse me. There. Genuine question to anyone watching. What the hell is up with high cover not blocking lines of sight? We are not stepping out around anything. So how does this wall here not block line of sight to this chap? It always used to, and something has changed. I don't know whether it's with War of the Chosen or one of the mods or something, but to me that should block line of sight.
I'll go quickly. They're eager to strike me. I'm leaving.
Right, a shameful performance.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Commander, we failed in our mission. We'll
We
need
sure
to
did.
review
That
our
was
tactics
horrific.
and improve going forward.
That was an absurdly difficult mission for what it turned out to be. The team beaten up. No treasures. We're going to need to regroup and come back stronger and harder and faster. 4 days till armor. That will help out. %50 decrease of supplies. It says at the next supply drop, but I believe this is a permanent event, so it's a permanent minus 50% pay cut. We're going to be on rations for the next few months, I think, guys. Let's get contact here in the US to compensate. And then I think some quick healing is needed before the next mission pops. We lost 2 of our unused weapon mods. Absolutely horrendous sabotage there. Sneaking in with his explosives, giggling, and he blows up a couple of hair triggers. What a terrible plan from the Warlock. You can see why they don't win the war. What's up? What's up? Oh no, we revealed the hunter. Look at him grinning away. He's pretty happy, old Skeletor. I can't wait to face him. He's not as funny as the Warlock, but quite funny. Right, so there's our North America. We'll have the Mental Fortitude. All battle madness, panic, obsession, berserk, shatter, only last 1 turn. I don't want this bonus. I like it when things go wrong. I like having negatives. This bonus is a negative. It's terrible. We've got a free guerrilla operation. It's going to take us 8 days to scan for. Let's scan for that. The team will be back up and ready for it. And we'll be able to counter something. Alloy padding, that's fine. Plated armor, behold. Additional comm station. 50% discount. What we need is something amazing. We should do the which gives you the med kits, the better med kits, the Viper Autopsy, and the Muton grenades. They are quite good team bonuses. Let's see if we've got enough to do the armor upgrade. Shen, what's the supply situation look like? We're short on alien alloys and supplies. Well, I think we should celebrate with a trip to the black market. Buy some alloys. Confirm. And let's sell. Oh, what do you want today? Have a data pad. We're not going to be researching that anytime soon. You can have that. You can have one of those. Oh, that's enough. Alright, so Predator armor for the team. Yes. Yes. Well done. Fine modelling there, Kodak. About the only healthy soldier left in the base. 1 day on skull mining. Fantastic. And back to get this gorilla up. And of course we still need to hit up a facility. Oh, covert actions before we did the last mission there. I actually sent Vader and the cowboy dentist away on a mission to do some teamwork training. Not that I want them bonded, but just because I thought I should have a mission running and get a promotion, I think, for Vader. Skull mining done. Fantastic. We can't build any fun things there. You want to build a crazed exosuit for someone? Sure. Well done. Yes, free promotion for Vader there. We're going to carry on for the moment. Let's have a look at Vader's promotion. Where are you? In the armory somewhere? There we go, Captain Vader. Oh, you've got a new fancy hat now that you upgraded your armor, huh? And you've lost your shoulders. Well, we'll sort that out as well. Let's have a look here. Customize. Fix your body, Vader. I really wish it wouldn't upgrade the look when you do gear. Do we need you a new torso or new arms? It's always hard to work out which bit it's going to be. It's a torso. Do you want to go for the casual look? Sort of military casual. There we go. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Still a bit of hole through there. Yeah. Take a lot of things. We'll try and get you some bigger shoulders. No, we need something with an armpit. Oh, I saw something. Trying to get things that match and work together. Horrific. There we go. What a champ. I'm going to have to do that for everyone. Right, promotion, that's what we're here for. What do you want, Vader? You're getting pistoling abilities. Trigger happy, that's always a good one. Field surgeon, reduce wound times, I think we'll take that. Do you want to sneak about? Do you want to define things? You usually end up a few steps behind shooting at things. Take a death from above. Do you want anything else? Bring him on. There we go. Shadow Keeper, fantastic. We'll chuck that on Belladonna. That gives our battlefield medicine. Oh, inspired for Gauss weapons. Well, I suppose we will. Do it. And a free guerrilla operation, gang warfare. That was difficult. This will counter Advent's lightning reflexes. The Advent Bio Division has dropped pure bio beasts. Ooh, that sounds like a promising mission, don't it? Have we got a magnificent team for this? Oh, have we what? All the champions are here. And this will be coming up in the next video. Hope you'll join me for the purge. I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been XCOM 2.